I've stood in the halls where stars are taxed and empires reshaped. I've watched solar systems rise and fall under the indifferent gaze of the Accord. I've sat across from species who communicate with scent, with song, with pulses of light. So fast your eyes bleed trying to follow, and still, after 206 cycles as a diplomatic envoy, I've never once felt fear, until I tried to warn them about the humans. My name is Tivoth Seeler, eldest of the Zelda caste of knowledge-bearers, and this is the story of the last words I ever spoke in the Grand Council before the galaxy tore itself apart. They thought I was exaggerating. When I told them Earth was not like the others, that humanity's history was not one of conquest, but of endurance, they laughed. When I said their wars weren't about domination, but about survival, they mocked me, and when I said the embargo would not tame them, it would awaken something, they dismissed me entirely. "You give them too much credit," said Chancellor Drex, his silver-scaled features unreadable. "We've broken insubordinate species before. Humanity will bow like the rest." I remember standing there in the chamber, every eye on me, every translator humming. I wasn't angry. I was tired of being the only one who read their history without fear, but with respect. "You do not understand," I said. "When you strip away everything they have, when you press them against extinction, they do not shatter." I paused, then said the words that still echo through the ruins of our once great accord. When humans break, even the gods shudder. They did not listen. The embargo hit fast and cold. No more food shipments, no medical nanites, no quantum fuel for their outer colonies. It was death by spreadsheet, surgical, silent, approved by unanimous vote. They expected submission, begging, an outcry. They got silence. At first, they took that as obedience. That Earth had accepted its place. But Earth didn't bow. It disappeared. Communications went dark. Trade hubs shut down. Fleets that once orbited harmlessly along the outer territories were suddenly gone. "Retreat," they said. I said, "No, preparation." Then came the quiet strikes. A border station found gutted, no alarms, no resistance, just systems wiped clean. The next month, a logistics fleet vanished between mapped nodes. AI chatter from Xanathi defense networks showed signs of intrusion by something ancient and human-coded. Still they called it coincidence. Bad luck. And then New Avalon burned, one of Earth's proudest colonies, 20 million lives, centuries of progress, turned to ash in hours. Not by war, by example. The Council's final warning, submit or be erased. It was a mistake, not because of what they destroyed, but because it taught humans that diplomacy had failed. The message from Earth was only 3 words: Protocol Ragnarok initiated. That's when the Council knew it had lost control. Weapons production, long dormant, came alive beneath dead crusts and abandoned mining worlds. Stealth fleets the Council had never detected lit up like ghosts returning from myth. AIs that had been sleeping since the Singularity Wars awakened and chose sides. Humanity hadn't been idle. They'd been waiting, and now they weren't fighting to win. They were fighting to ensure this would never happen again. Fleet after fleet vanished. Not in battle, but in absence. Defense systems turned on their own. Strategic command hubs found their orders reversed before they were even issued. Council war doctrines, built on brute force and siege, collapsed. In the face of surgical strikes, data warfare, and psychological dissection, they called it madness. I called it clarity. You cannot fight what you cannot predict. You cannot control what refuses to play by your rules, and humans had stopped playing. In our final assembly, Drex, the same Chancellor who mocked me, sat pale and silent. When Earth transmitted coordinates for a meeting, we thought it might be peace. We were wrong again. A single human representative arrived, Captain Lachlan Stroud. No weapons, no entourage, just a worn uniform, tired eyes, and the calm of a species who had already decided your fate. "This war was your choice," he said. "You starved us, you silenced us, you burned our people alive. Now we are here to end it, not with demands, but with facts." He stepped aside, and every screen in the chamber lit up with footage of collapsing systems, defunct fleets, and planet after planet plunged into shadow. "Your authority is gone," he said. "Your power is broken. There will be no negotiation, only reckoning." And that was it. The Council surrendered not out of fear of destruction, but because they were already defeated. Their systems turned against them, their fleets shattered, their soldiers refusing orders. The war had ended before they even knew it had begun. And still, Earth didn't conquer. They didn't demand tribute or territory. They simply said, never again. Now I sit in exile, watching this new galaxy form, not from the seat of power, but from the edge, as an observer. Some say humanity is dangerous, unpredictable. They're right, but not because of their weapons or even their minds, because of their will. When humans break, they don't scatter. They evolve, and I was the only one who saw it coming.